Well, happy holidays, Miss Bunny. It's so great to see you.
It's wonderful to be here, Timothy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Well, I couldn't pass by without
Oh, my gosh.
passing on some of my delicious homemade treats.
You've got a nice spread here. I mean, you must have been busy working for days on all of these.
Well, it was really nothing. It was for all of you. Don't you look delicious tonight?
Now, hey, you know what? The holidays are coming. I'm a little bit busy with things, and I was thinking maybe what you could do is help me out a little bit. Sure. It's time for me to pass on the family can of Spam to another member of my family, and I was thinking maybe you could wrap it for me in a nice gift wrap.
That's a wonderful idea, Timothy. I mean, normally I would just bend over backwards to help you out, but Hank, since you're in between mouthfuls, why don't you handle Timothy's meat?
Ooh. All right. Well, Miss Bunny, is there a favorite cookie that you have here?
Oh dear, there's so many wonderful ones to choose from, but this one right here.
Oh, little star.
LNS star. I've always wanted to take a nibble out of the LNS star.
All right, folks, brace yourself. It's time for Late Night Saturday.
It's Late Night Saturday with Tim Kavanagh. Tonight, filmmaker Martin Gui Gui. The music of John Cassel. And now, from Alumni Auditorium, here's Tim.
Thank you. Oh, my, yes. Wow. That's so nice. Wow, wow. Well, welcome to Late Night Saturday. Happy holidays, everybody. Oh, such an exciting time of the year. Christmas is just a mere 3 days away. And you know what? It appears that Santa's mail got mixed in with some of ours. And these are just some of the letters that Santa has responded to and is getting ready to send back to the boys and girls from around the world. Should we read a couple of them? Yeah. All right, here we go. Dear Santa, do you see us when you're sleeping? Do you really know when we're awake, like in the song? Love, Jessica. Dear Jessica, are you really that gullible? Good luck in whatever you do. I'm skipping your house. Santa. Dear Santa, I've been a good girl all year, and the only thing I ask for is peace and joy in the world for everybody. Love, Sarah. Dear Sarah, your parents smoked pot when they had you, didn't they? Dear Santa, I left milk and cookies for you under the tree, and I left carrots for your reindeer outside the back door. Love, Susan. Dear Susan, milk gives me the runs, and carrots make the deers fart in my face when riding in the sleigh. You want to do me a favor? Leave me a bottle of scotch, Santa. Dear Santa, I really want a puppy this year. Please, 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 could I have one? Timmy. Timmy? That whining, begging nonsense may work for your folks, but that crap doesn't work with me. You're getting a sweater again. And finally, dear Santa, we don't have a chimney in our house. How do you get into our home? Love, Marky. Well, Mark, first stop calling yourself Marky. That's why you're getting your butt whipped at school. Second, you don't live in a house, you live in a low-rent apartment complex. Third, I get into your pad just like the boogeyman does, through your bedroom window. Sweet dreams, Santa. Oh. You better watch out. All right, we have got an exciting show for you tonight. Hollywood producer Martin Gui Gui is with us. Plus the musical holiday songs of John Cassel. Now, before we get to all that, it's time to find out what our picture of the week is. This is from Parent Studios, and look at this. It is the Late Night Saturday holiday card. Yes. It is the entire cast of Late Night Saturday who deserves a big round of applause. Let's hear it for them. All right. right, and I can tell by the look of the super duper Doppler radar sky tracker camera, it's looking for someone out in our studio audience right now. And if it finds you and lands on you, that means you're going to get a gigantic prize. And we're just looking for that prize and prize wheel so that we can go ahead and find out exactly what that person is going to win. Oh, and look, we found someone. And that means we turn to you, the lovely Miss Jen Jen, to go ahead and spin that wheel. Isn't this exciting, Miss Bunny? Look at all these sponsors up on the prize wheel for us. Wonderful sponsors from all of our clients. And let's find out exactly what it is that it's going to land on. And it has landed on, it has landed on the Vermont National Country Club. I know that that is a delicious treat. And here's Jamie Pauley to tell you all about it.
Sunday brunch for two at the Vermont National Country Club. The best brunch in Vermont offers a sushi bar, omelet station, raw bar, carving station, seafood entrees, fresh fruit salads, and more. Call the Vermont National Country Club for reservations, 264-9415. Retail value, $60. Back to you, Tim.
All right. Thank you. No, not $6.
$60.
$60.
That's a valuable prize.
That's a beautiful brunch. All right, plus we're going to throw in this jar. It's a jar of Jed's Maple Mud. It's delicious, made right up in the Northeast Kingdom.
Oh.
You could have fun with that, Miss Bunny. All right, be sure to listen to Classic Hits, Cool 105 for details about upcoming episodes of Late Night Saturday. We'll be right back with more.
If you would like free tickets to attend a taping of Late Night Saturday, visit South Burlington's University Mall, Dorset Street, South Burlington, at the customer service desk, or visit our website, latenightsaturday.com. Now here's Tim Kavanagh.
All right, thank you very much, Jamie Pauley. Hey, let's check over and find out how Miss Bunny is doing with all those delicious cookies. Miss Bunny, how is everything going over there?
Oh, I'm having the most fun, Timothy. Sticky treats, cookies galore, a delightful audience, and you.
Oh, really? And any troubles with any of the frosting over there at all?
Well, the white is a bit gooey, but the blue is nice and spreadable.
All right, well, we'll check back in with you in a little bit. Hey, located in Los Angeles, tonight's guest is President and CEO of Sunset Pictures, an entertainment company focused on the development and production of high-quality entertainment in the film, television, and music industry. Won't you please welcome back to Vermont, Martin Gui Gui. Well,
President and CEO sounds kind of like a PBS special.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I think,
You're not ready for that?
I'm still a bum at heart, you know.
You are not.
And I have to tell you something. You are so good at what you do, and people love you. People love this show. You've got a great crew. Am I right? I mean, these.
Thank you.
No, and it's true. I mean, if you think about it, what you're doing is like it's a throwback, and it's great, and yet it's still and it's like if you think about it, the greatest talk show host, Johnny Carson, right?
Yeah.
Greatest talk show host.
Oh yeah, Johnny Carson, without a doubt.
And you know, Jay Leno. I mean, I don't. He's no Jay Leno. He's no Tim Kavanagh. You know what I'm saying? It's true, man. You're on your way.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, good. So we're going to do a film together then.
All right, let's do this. CEO and me is coming out now.
Sign the paper. You're so busy and you've got so many different projects going on. You and I met years and years ago on your first film, and you actually did your first film right here in Vermont. It was the scene that I was in. I was an extra in the film. Was with Debbie Gibson, of Teen Idol fame. Dom DeLuise. It was then called The Wedding Band, which I know is under a new title now.
Yes, My Ex-Girlfriend's Wedding is the title that they gave it for distribution. And I do remember you. Do we have a clip of that, of you?
I don't know.
We might have to edit that in.
Oh, you think so?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's so funny because that film was made here in Vermont. It was a miracle when it got made. It was one of those, you know, I played My Ex-Girlfriend's Wedding, and I wrote a little story, and before you know it, we're making the movie. But it was really what got me, you know, got me started.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. I mean, it's like I I think back at that, that was a blast of a time.
You had some great folks who I've gotten to meet over the years. Chad Hollister was in the film. Of course, Bernie Sanders played the rabbi in the film.
Rabbi Manny Shevitz was this.
Oh, of course. You had members of the jam band Fish were also in the movie, so you really pulled from a number of different folks in the area.
Well, you know, I sort of just walked down the street and started casting people in town because I could. And Dom DeLuise had a house in Manchester, and that's how we were able to get him involved. Oddly enough, Conan O'Brien was going to play the father. He was going to be Father O'Brien in the movie, and he had to be in the White House that night. Excuse me, Conan.
Oh.
And he's no Tim Kavanagh either, you know. and somebody said, I know.
He's much better.
And somebody said, Dom DeLuise lives in Manchester. So we were very, very fortunate to get that cast together.
That's great.
It was a blast.
Now, you did that film. Did you head out to L.A. shortly after that? How did that all happen?
The movie was in a festival in Palm Springs, and the film took me out there. I was also producing some music at the time, and I had...
There's your meat, Kavanagh.
Nice rapping job, Hank. All right, sorry about that.
Should I call 911?
We might want to. So you were out in Palm Springs with a film.
Yep, and we were really well received, and that led to another picture, and that led to another film, and so on and so forth.
And you've been really busy with the films out there, as well as the music side of you too, because that's one of your passions, and you're a great keyboard player. What other instruments do you play?
Well, you know, I guess I can play a bunch of instruments. The only one I can't play is the trumpet. So I sort of fake that. I can do one of these kind of things. But that's
very good. That's not bad, huh? Is that pretty good? And your family, how are they doing?
Everyone's good, and you know, the musical part is a curse because I come from a musical family, and that never goes away. And this project that we just did, the Benny Bliss film, I know you had Courtney on last week.
Yep.
Which almost feels like he was here yesterday.
Just moments ago.
He leaves that sort of ghostly feeling behind.
I like that streak thing that he had going on his head.
Yeah, he's trying to set trends.
Is he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Between that and the Elvis belt, I think he's on his way.
A classic.
It is a classic, yeah. It is a classic. Now, we of course tape here on the campus of Champlain College, and there's a very active media communications department. As a filmmaker yourself who got things started and, you know, kind of starting down from, obviously, the film that I was in, low budget. You're getting into bigger budgets now. $12 million is your next film, is that correct?
It is. And I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to pull that one off.
You're a little bit nervous about that?
Actually, you know what's great is that story, and a lot of the stories that I'm telling on film are stories that I either came up with while I was living here.
Yeah.
And the one that we're doing next is called Sweetwater, which is the story of the first African-American to play in the NBA, like the Jackie Robinson of basketball.
Yeah.
And I had no idea 11 years ago that I would have the opportunity to tell this great story. So being here, you know, was really wonderful because Vermont, supporting the arts as it does, gives you the opportunity to really hone your craft, gives you the freedom to do, to really define what your purpose is.
Right.
And that film, to me, is sort of a culmination of all these experiences I've had to date.
No kidding.
So I'm excited about it. I can't wait to do it.
Now, let me ask you this.
I can think of better things to spend $12 million on.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh.
Now,
we could take Tim Kavanagh on the road. What do you think?
Right. Now, maybe what we can do is inspire some of the young filmmakers here at Champlain College. We came up with an official filmmakers kit right here. It is the Alan Smitty's official filmmakers kit.
I know him well.
You know him well.
He's lent his name to me many a times.
So in here, I'll pull out the items, and why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Sure.
We've got...
Oh. Well, of course, that is the light. When a famous actress says, I need my light, then you give her that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to start things off with every filmmaker's going to need some of this.
Well, you know, I almost made my first film with a roll of duct tape, so I'd say that's you know what duct tape does?
What's that?
It keeps the world together.
Yes, it does, absolutely. And I think this is, they're going to need makeup, of course, in a film.
Very nice.
And if it's going to be a Vermont-based film with the weather that we've been having, they're going to get pretty cheap. So I would definitely use some of that.
Are we making the film here in Vermont?
I think we should.
Okay, great.
Bring it back, right?
Great. What is that?
Oh
my God. Well, you know what? That you need in the editing room on most of my films.
The White House.
No, don't let
And of course, we're going to start them off with their own reel of film.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a perfect thing. Hey, you know, I've got a Christmas gift. It is the holiday season, of course, and I've got a holiday gift for you. A friend of yours stopped by, and he gave us something. And you know, you are such a fighter in this industry, and you really want to push things forward. And most people get things handed to them on a silver spoon. Not this guy. No siree. He charges forward with everything, and he has things. He had his fork, his silver fork, and his knife handed to him, and that's how he chows his way through it. This is actually your fork and knife that was handed to us by a good friend of yours. Your parents gave it up. You can see the initials right on the fork and the knife right there. M-I-G for Martin.
Isaac.
I'm a Gigi. Okay.
I'm a Gigi. I like
Martin,
that.
I'm a Gigi. So this is our gift to you.
Thank you
right there
much.
for being such an inspirational
I'm
filmmaker.
very touched. Thank you.
All right. And we'll be right back with the music of John Cassel, and Miss Bunny will be handing out cookies to our studio audience. We'll be back in a moment. It's Italian. The nice guys there. Hey, for the third consecutive year, our friends at Junior's Italian will host a holiday dinner for needy families and individuals in the community. On Christmas Day from noon to 3, the restaurant will plate up free holiday dinner for those in need of a hot meal and some good cheer. Free limo transportation will be provided by Ethan Allen Coachworks at specific pickup and drop-off locations. And for more information, you can visit their website at juniorsvt.com. Martin, happy holidays to you. Thank you so much for being here, and good luck with all the projects that you have going on.
I had a great time. Great time. Thank you for having me. Great time. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you
I hope
very
you'll
much.
come back. You'll come back and see us?
Big time. Kosher Christmas to everybody.
All right. Martin Gigi, everybody. Tonight's musical guest has played from New York to Paris with such greats as Bonnie Raitt and others. Here to get us in the holiday mood, please welcome John Cassel.
Woo! Hey, man.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much.
Take your mic off. Get your mic off.
Christmas time is here. Peace be in our homes today and all through the year. Let there be peace for
to the show, everybody. This was so wonderful, John. Thank you so much for being here and for gathering all these folks. You have got quite a crew here.
Wonderful. They're wonderful, the whole bunch.
Yeah, now do you always travel with 14 other people?
At least. All the way home tonight, believe me.
Oh.
So, usually I'm by myself, so it's a real treat.
So it's nice to hear other.
Times it's much fun.
Nice to hear other voices in your head, huh?
Great. Definitely.
So let's talk a little bit about this, because this is a wonderful CD collection. The Christmas music at the Trapp Family Lodge.
Family Lodge it's mostly solo piano variations on Christmas songs, but this is the finale of the CD. Excuse me. And we had the whole production number, and there's also a song. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, with Johannes von Trapp playing recorder, Bonnie Klamowski playing cello, and I'm playing harpsichord. So that's the other multiple instrumental. The rest of it's piano variations.
It's just beautiful too. It's perfect for the holiday day season for you. And it must be fun to be able to travel locally here, but I know that you're a world traveler with your music, and you've really had an opportunity.
I'm here as much as possible. This is my home now.
Has this always been your home?
No. I came here from Massachusetts, but I'm born in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. So how'd you land up in Vermont?
I came up to ski, ended up buying a farm, and there we are.
So you're a ski bum.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, ski bum. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to let you guys play us out to the break, and thank you all for being here. I wish you all a very happy holiday. My thanks to Martin Gui Gui, our guest, to Miss Bunny Warren with all of her holiday cookies, and of course to John Cassel and the youth here, and, well, the youth at heart as well. Next week on the show, it is a first night Burlington special with Circus Smirkus, Vermont Divas, and the Limes. Have a great holiday season. Remember to support local artists like the folks that you've seen here tonight. We'll see you next time on Late Night Saturday.
This next song is called Don't Use Up the World. Don't Use Up the World.
Use your ears, use your eyes, use your head and realize. Use what you can use again. Don't use up the world.
Recycle.
Use what you can use again. Don't use up the world.
The earth gives life to us so many ways. Why abuse her? Why misuse her? Let's give a little back to her today. We can do it. Nothing to it. You can do it. Use your eyes and your observation. Use every new discovery as a revelation. Use your head and your concentration. Use what you can use again. Don't use up the world. Just use your ears, use your eyes,
Use your head and realize. Use what you can use